So aspects is a theme that will continue to encompass most of the content on this channel. So it's important that I clarify some things about aspects. So I'll do that in this video and in future videos as well. There are two different kinds of aspects. Generally speaking, there are easy aspects and hard aspects. The easy, major aspects anyway, are the sextile and the trine. The hard aspects, the major ones anyway, are the square and the opposition. So in my practice, I generally encounter people who have way more hard aspects or difficult aspects than easy ones. And herein lies the paradox of these two different kinds of aspects. That is that hard aspects are tensions and blockages within us between two different parts of ourselves. And they challenge us to consciously go out and improve ourselves, do the work, learn about ourselves, take action, formulate principles, create boundaries where needed, and to live life in a way that we're always challenged to do the right thing. We always are sort of faced with moral questions about, are we living authentically? Are we doing the right thing by others, etc.? Okay. So that's the paradox of having hard aspects, right? Is that they're difficult to deal with more often than not, especially if you don't have enough easy aspects in your chart to counterbalance them naturally. The good part about that is that you don't need many easy aspects to counterbalance your hard ones. Look to the strongest easy aspects you have, whether they're sextiles or trines, and in some cases, conjunctions. Excuse me. And those are your natural, effortless sources of power. And good always outweighs difficult. At the end of the day, if we're living a good life, if we're living according to good principle, living in accordance with truth and goodness, and we're really making an effort day to day in our lives, in our jobs, in our relationships. So the paradox in having lots of easy aspects is that, well, life comes easy. You may gain a lot from those aspects because there's such a natural ease of flow in your movements, in your negotiations, in your relationships, in your work. But this may equate to you just skating by in life and not digging deeper and falling into an easy routine that leads you into a path of a lot of material convenience. And then you realize later in life, sometimes not until your second Saturn return around age 60, that there's a lot in life that maybe you missed out on. You didn't challenge yourself enough. You didn't take enough risks. You really didn't have enough excitement in your life. You didn't make enough mistakes. Maybe your life didn't have a lot of flavor and color compared to the next person. And so then you're wanting something more later on. And so this belated existential dilemma sets in. So you don't have enough hard to counterbalance the easy. But fortunately, everything is in its right balance for every individual. No soul coming into this world is a mistake. And part of the beauty of astrology is that you get a little taste of your unique combination of flavors and colors, although for a time they may seem bland. Transits happen. You always have parts of your charts being activated at different times of your life, sometimes very abruptly when you least expect it. And it's only then, sometimes, when we're faced with a lot of stress and a lot of difficulty and crisis in life, that we do dig deeper. But familiarize yourself with some of this content now, if you feel like that's where you're at, so that you're not as surprised when things take a 90 or 180 degree turn all of a sudden, right? So anyway, it's a bit about the two major kinds of aspects, hard versus easy ones, and their paradoxical natures, and why even in and of themselves, everything is in perfect harmony, just as it is within the general context of your chart and in reality and nature in general. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Cheers.